Morning to one and all parents here. I, Cadet Dhruv Singh, is here to deliver a TED talk on the topic introspection and acceptance. But before I start, I would like to tell you that these are the things that we do on daily basis, but we are unaware of their benefits and we do not do it in a firm way. Introspection, to keep simple, is nothing but the process of examining, scanning our thought process, emotions and consciousness. It is the process of knowing ourselves, our mental state. To do introspection, it means to refine ourselves, to refine our thought process. Apart from it helps us to find our flaws, due to which we are able to know our shortcomings and work on them. If we introspect on daily basis, we become able to correct ourselves and hence improve on daily basis. Due to these things, we are able to enhance our decisions to such a level that makes us able to go through life in a more efficient manner. But introspection alone is not enough. We need to mix it with another trait which is called acceptance. Acceptance is the ability to know the situation and work on it by knowing its true factors. Only then we can use the situation in our own favor. Introspection and acceptance are two traits that any man will have to possess if he wants to overcome any adverse situation in his life. So, introspection and acceptance is a must for living a peaceful and successful life. I am stressing on acceptance because acceptance is only the thing which gives us a clear view of the world and hence of the situation. If we know the situation clearly, then we will be able to find our objectives and work on them and hence complete our objective in more clear way. Thus, the clarity is an important part. Its importance is described in the words of the philosopher Sadhguru when he said, "The clarity of your mind decides how successfully you walk through this life." Now, you all are mature enough to know that your own betterment lies in your own hands only. And you have to contribute to humanity one day, but it can never happen if you don't grow, if you don't learn from your mistakes, and if you become wounded instead of becoming wise from the difficult situations that you face. If you don't introspect on your actions, on your decisions, and if you don't accept the world as it is. Friends, here the point is that these two properties being very important are also easy to cultivate, easy to develop. There are several people that we see around us that are in world and that work that used to introspect and accept the way the things are. Due to these things only, they were able to reform themselves in such ways that they were able to make powerful decisions with absolute accuracy, due to which their life got changed forever and for the better. Friends, I assert that never underestimate the power of decision, because decision is the final product of all human thought process. It is a product of a characteristic and the introspection and acceptance that you do on daily basis. As stated by Napoleon himself, that it is nothing is more difficult and hence more precious than to be able to decide is not a fool's job. It is truth and it will remain truth till we exist and for upcoming generations also. Now, in order to have you a good hand on the topic, I would like to take some examples from the history, from the people who made the world in which we live. I would like to take the example of ancient Chinese general of 5th century BC, Sun Tzu. Yes, he was a person who was known to have an extraordinary level of wisdom and clarity. So precise were his thoughts and his calculations that the book which he wrote, that is The Art of War, is the acclaimed book of this world till this time also. His words have never gone obsolete. His calculations as a strategist were the thing to remember. He was a strategist, and every strategist has something important that is called observation and calculation. His level was unimaginable. He used to calculate his merits and demerits, and at the same time, he even knew those of his enemies. But all these properties of mind were not the result of one day's efforts, nor was the fact true that he was born with them. These were the result of his consecutive efforts of introspecting his own decisions, accepting the terrain as it is so that he can exploit it, and accepting the reality of enemy due to which he was able to find the weaknesses, where due to which he was able to turn the outcomes of battles. He was so wise that you can get the estimate of his wisdom from the quote in which he said, "The one who wants the war first is the one who wants the war should first count its cost." Apart from him, I would like to take an example of the famous Russian revolutionary Vladimir Lenin. He was a person who revolutionized his people and raised their ideology from that mere of food and water to that of liberty and freedom. His words were so powerful that the revolution broke out in his name, even when he was not physically present at that time. He who saw his brother getting executed for being revolutionary and getting exiled himself was a person of unyielding will. He didn't stop even when others did. Lenin believed in his actions, aimed and accepted the scenario which was presented to him by the life in order to steer a revolution in Russian Empire so that his people could get better food, better life, and thus laying the stone of one of the superpowers, Soviet Union. Due to his constant efforts and his will to work for his people, he became an excellent leader in the eyes of them and a person worth remembering, a person who inspired the generations, and also the founder of Soviet Union. So friends, from these two examples, I want to affirm that how much power does these two properties of introspection and acceptance have. Both Lenin and Sun Tzu are immortal in the names of history only because of these aspects. They were born common like us. They didn't have any specialty, nor they did belong to royal family. Just one thing that differentiated their characteristics from us is that they were able to know and learn from their faults. They were able to learn from their mistakes. They were able to use the environment and situation presented to them in such a way that other people can, to which they rose to the heights. But so can you. If you grasp maximum of this talk of mind and start practicing introspection and acceptance from today onward, I guarantee that you can become the one who you desire. Work on yourself so hard that one day people desire to become like you and make yourself and your motherland proud of you. At last, I would like to conclude my topic and my talk by quoting Sun Tzu once again. When you know yourself and your enemy, you need not to fear the outcome of 100 battles.